So I'm Brian with Legrand, and I'm here to talk to you today about our Vantage and QMotion systems and how we're integrating the two together, specifically around the software that brings those two systems together and how the efficiencies of dealers are improved and how those improvements make life better for the end users once we're all done. So we're talking at the show today about Design Center 3.7, which is about to release. And in Design Center 3.7, for the Vantage system, we've introduced the native object and the native control of QMotion shades, both the QIS new construction shades and the Cube or Zigbee wireless shades. So in Design Center here, the way we've improved this for dealers is to make it a lot easier around commissioning. The number one problem that dealers have is around commissioning and addressing shades, making sure they work for the end users as it needs to be. So as you're working with these systems, finding which shade is in the kitchen and making sure that one is the one that you want and that's the one that's showing up on the keypad or showing up on the touchscreen, we're making that job way easier for the dealer and the installer. So in Design Center, it's real simple. You go into Design Center, you're going to add your rooms, and then you're going to go in and you're going to add your specific shades. So I'm going to come on in, go down to my shades, and let's say I have a wireless system or I have a wired system, whichever one I'm dealing with. In this case, I'm dealing with a hardwired QIS new construction system, which is awesome because it's bi-directional communication. I add that shade, and then I can go through and configure that shade, set its limits, make it do what I want it to do. So for example, with this particular kitchen shade, or the shades in the kitchen that I'm trying to add, I'm going to do a full program, send it down to the file. I'm talking to the controller now, so this is my PC tool for Design Center. It's talking to the controller in the system, and it's telling me, hey, I've got these shades that I can deal with. And once I'm working with these shades, I come in, read in the serial numbers, I can set the limits, I can drag the shade up and down, I can move it to where I want it to be, and I can set the limit where I need it to be. Not only can I make the configuration and addressing so much easier and faster, in fact, we're going for half the time savings. That's on the addressing and commissioning side. For touchscreen control, just by adding the shades to the project, I'm done. There's nothing else I need to do. I get an entirely automated, created experience for touchscreens and apps. If I want to do keypad programming, I'm going to add my keypad into the kitchen. I'm going to say, I want this button right here to do my tasks. I want this button to raise and lower the shades. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to go to my one button blind control. We've added a whole new procedure to make the lives of dealer for programming keypads so much faster, so much easier. This used to take minutes and minutes to do. Now it takes seconds to do. I choose the shades, I give it a name, and I'm going to call it Shades Kitchen. I say OK, and I give it a name. So my engraving is done correctly, and boom, I'm done. That's as fast as it takes, that's as long as it takes to commission and address shades and program them for the system. What used to take hours to do for projects for lots of shades now takes minutes.